Hey, horror fans! Once again, it is me, the Horror Miser, Monty G, trying to do another horror movie review. This time, we're going to review the latest in the La Llorona film series. Yes, another one. This one is called The Legend of La Llorona. Now, The Legend of La Llorona is a 2022 American horror film. It was directed by Patricia Harris Steele. It was written by Jose Prentice, Cameron Larson, and Patricia Harris Steele. Now, the film stars Autumn Reeser, Antonio Cupo, and Danny Trejo. Now, in this one, while vacationing in Mexico, a couple discovers that their son's disappearance is tied to a supernatural curse. Ooh, no. Now, perhaps one of the saddest tales in Mexican folklore is the tale of La Llorona. Translated in English as The Weeping Woman, the basic tale is about a beautiful woman named Maria who marries a rich ranchero, I think that's how you pronounce it, who she bears two children. Now, after seeing him kiss another woman, Maria, in a blind fit of rage, drowns her two children and then, filled with guilt and regret and remorse, drowns herself. Now, legend has it that she haunts the lakes and rivers around Mexico trying to find her children, and if she doesn't find them, she'll basically take children that she sees and drowns them. That's basically what the legend is about. There's some minor changes to the legend, but that's basically what the folklore legend when it comes to La Llorona. Now, most horror films will know about the 2019 horror film The Curse of La Llorona, which was part of the Conjuring universe. The first film based upon this legend dates back all the way to 1935, simply called La Llorona. Now, while there are others, including another film that came out in 2019 called La Llorona, it seems filmmakers are interested in this tale as film director Patricia Harris Steele and her writing team brings us their latest entry into this story called The Legend of La Llorona. Now, in this film, we meet the Candlewoods, Andrew and Carly, along with their son Danny, who decided to take a much-needed vacation to Mexico. During the film, we find out that Andrew and Carly lost their daughter recently, and Carly, who is still mourning, her behavior is affecting her relationship with both Danny and Andrew. Now, it's not long before weird supernatural shit starts happening and Danny disappears, so the Candlewoods, along with their taxi driver Jorge and their host Veronica, tries to solve the mystery of La Llorona in this particular film. Now, I have to give Patricia and her writing team credit for trying to do something different here, even putting their own spin on the La Llorona legend. They do make some interesting changes in this film. Some of the things that happen in this film I did like, so I give them credit for trying something different, not doing the same thing that we've seen before when it comes to this particular folk story. Now, I'm sure people have seen the film, looked at this and saying, wow, these special effects are terrible. Well, I'm pretty sure they're working on a limited budget based upon the effects that they used in this film. For me, they're not bad. I've seen worse practical effects when it comes to people working on a limited budget. Obviously, this is a low-budget film. We're not going to see the type of effects that we've seen in major release studios like the 2019 film that we saw. Now, the acting scene was serviceable, despite the fact that Autumn Reese spends almost all the time screaming, "Danny, Danny, Danny," a million times, and Anthony Cuco calls himself as a bit of an ass playing Andrew, though his intentions were in the right place. But during the film, he comes off as uncaring, doesn't seem to be caring about his wife's feelings, the fact that she lost another daughter, but his intentions are right. And of course, we have veteran character actor Danny Trejo, who does what he can playing the taxi driver Jorge, despite the fact what he does when fighting the ghost La Llorona. I won't say what he does, but when you look at it, you're going to say, what the hell are you doing, man? I mean, even the mystery surrounding Carly's past, because he does have a past, and the backstory involving this interpretation of the La Llorona legend is pretty interesting. I did like some of the stuff, again, as I stated earlier, I did like some of the stuff that Patricia and her writing team does in this particular film. However, my main problem with this film is the repetitiveness that the ghost does in kidnapping Danny. You would think after the first time, Carly and the others would do best to try to protect the boy, but they make one dumb decision after another before they finally make the right decision in protecting Danny. Now, my guess is that Patricia and her writing partners thought this would make sense, given the changes that they made with the ghost and how Jorge and Veronica state that she's getting stronger. There are certain aspects of this story that they put in this film as opposed to we've seen in other stories revolving the La Llorona legend. Now, while this might sound good on paper, they did a bad job in executing this. As I stated earlier, Carly spends most of the film screaming, "Danny, Danny, Danny, Mommy's coming for you! Danny, where are you? Danny, Danny, Danny!" It gets terrible, and it just doesn't make any sense. At least in the 29 Warner Brothers film, despite how bad or how average that film was, they do a better job in keeping the kids safe. I mean, I understand that you have to suspend logic when watching horror films or any films in particular, but it has to make some sense in order for the viewers or the audience to believe what is happening. And many times, again, when this boy gets kidnapped, it just gets to the point where, oh God, this is just getting too terrible right now. Now, again, this isn't a bad independent horror film, and I always will give credit for filmmakers for trying something different. And while I did enjoy some aspects of the film, I just can't get past that poor execution and some pacing issues. So, I'm going to give The Legend of La Llorona only 2 out of my 5 bloody gold coins. Only gonna get 2 out of my 5 bloody gold coins. When it comes to an independent horror film, it's okay. It's not bad. I've seen worse independent horror films as this. Unfortunately, with that repetitiveness of what it does with Danny and some of the pacing issues, it just didn't rise up to the type of level where I can give it more than that. I want to thank my good friend Master Chaos TV. He's a fellow YouTuber. I think he produced this film. I want to thank him for giving me out the screener to watch this film. I want to thank him very much. Like I said, there are some good aspects in this film, but unfortunately, that repetitiveness when it comes to Danny just pulls the film down terrible. So there you have it. That is my video and review of the Legend of La Llorona. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, and share because it does help out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, make sure you leave any comments on what you thought about the film. And if you're new here, please hit that subscriber button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime when I put a new video such as this one. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G, and always remember that horror rules. I'll see you in my next video. I'm out.